Hello and welcome everybody, Bram Ritter here. So in a previous video last month, I brought you the way that I do storage with the plaques facing out so that you can easily see your product. And I really enjoy this method. This room that I'm in here is one of my test facilities where I do experiments. And with the release of the First Order pack and some other Star Wars packs that are in the store, I came across something more Star Wars looking. So I start off with these 2x4 walls that have a little bit of a glow to them, and they looked really interesting to me. And I was like, well, what can I do with these? And I am always obsessed with storage. Um, I don't know why, I just really enjoy it. So I came up with not really a new idea, but just an updated with the Star Wars theme. As you see here, I'm dressed as Vader, so I'm going to use more Sith or Empire First Order colors. Going to be using reds and of course the gray, and with the light showing through. If you've seen my previous videos, you know what I'm doing here. But if not, I'm using that pressure plate to put the chests on the wall sideways. They line up really great at a stack of 3 tall. 3 tall is kind of the limit that I've found. I used to do 4, and 4 just, I don't know, 4 made it messy with looking up too far, and you weren't really getting a good ability to open your chest smoothly. So along with, storage ideas, I like things to be smooth and cohesive. With this design, you put in your stack of 3, and then you put a 2x2 pillar to separate, and then you do 2 rows together to make a grouping of 6 chests. Once you get your set of 6 laid in properly, you will put another 2x2 pillar on the opposing side there. Or rather, you can put your chests in first. As long as you leave a 2 space gap between the group of 6 and the group of 3. Yeah, throw your pillar in here. Now from here, we're going to throw a balloon, and we're going to want it to face out. So you're going to kind of look at the side of the chest. It takes a little bit of fidgeting, but once you get it just right, there, it'll go green. You can move it where you need to go, lock it in. And with that balloon staring at the bottom of the balloon, thank you, AbideGuy, who taught me this method originally, you can put things sideways, and not only sideways, but you could look at that balloon and get things to fit halfway in between, so you're kind of at a half stud mark. Again, AbideGuy uh, originally showed me that idea, and it's worked amazing with so many things. So I'm placing these, and I did it wrong here. It takes me a couple tries here to get this right. Um, but you can see where the stud of the chest is lined up with these little fence post pieces here. And I kept messing this up. I probably could have edited this out, but whatever. You can see the process here. When you get it right, you'll see it, because that stud will kind of line up to the side of that pillar, and it'll be a very even marking. Once you have one side in, it's very easy to nudge over and get your other side. Very easy. Easy peasy. Nice and simple. Get the balloon out of here. Now once you have this in place, Then I found you can use the 1x4 first order railing, and you're evenly attaching it right on top of what you just placed. Leaves a nice little bit of spacing in between each one, just like so. There we go. It's number 5, and the last one, number 6. And now we're going to switch to the wall mounts. And this is the cool thing, wall mounts attach to fences. They're a little tricky. Once you figure it out and you get a smooth snapping orientation, it becomes really easy to line up and nudge them right to where you are, or where you want them. Then you're able to push them out, flip them over, and just drop them on the other side. Makes a nice even display. The cool thing with this first order fence, the 1x4, along with the wall mount, it's nice and curved together. It almost looks like they belong together to me. I Once I saw that go together, I was like, this is amazing. It looks so cool. And with everybody right now, with all the First Order and Star Wars stuff, everybody's making toys and making AT-ATs walk and AT-STs walk. There's a lot of people working on making the troop transport fly. So many great builders in the community. They're doing so many awesome things right now. And I don't always like to jump on the bandwagon and do the same content, the same experiments, and so I kind of do my own thing. And this storage is just my thing. I don't know why. But as you can see, once you put your items in here, we'll put some copper and gold. Get the gold up there. And we got the iron up there. To me, it looks gorgeous. And you can look through the item and open your chest no problem. There's no difficulty to it. Once you get that display up, you use another pressure plate. And these new lights, you have to buy these in the store, but these are from last season, and I was so excited to get these lights. I've seen them used in so many builds, and they just they work. They're bright, they're amazing. So they're a good change of pace too if you're able to get a hold of them. If you're not, um, there are a lot of great lights you could use. I just really like the way these look over top. Yeah, that looks good to me. Take this pressure plate out of here. The next thing that I realized once I turned my charm off for seeing, I realized how dark it was. So just a little bit more light here. These little lights from the shop are also amazing, and that just gives it a nice glow. Even with your illuminator off, it looks really good to me. It looks kind of that, it just has that Star Wars feel all the way around it. And then I thought to myself, well, okay, self, these little red lights match the uh, the treasure chest really nice, and I thought, I wonder if they'd look good in there. And sure enough, once I got it in place, just adds a little flair to it, little Star Wars flair. And I know with all the Star Wars stuff coming out, people are going to be building. I know there's another channel having Star Wars competitions on Star Wars builds. Actually, I think there's a couple of those contests going around right now. So there's going to be a lot of Star Wars stuff going on for the next couple of weeks. So yeah, there you have it. Some red lights in there just to give it a little flair. Good glow off the lights. I think it looks amazing. Um, give it a shot. Like I said, all fence pieces can hold the mounts, the wall mounts, and you can find a lot of great combinations. I'm going to make the daylight come around here so you can see what it looks like in the day. You know, if you made it this far, guys, I really appreciate it. My name is Bram Ritter. I am really new to content creating. I just really enjoy this game. Um, Last month I did a video on this storage concept, um, and I'll show you that on the other wall there that I'm looking at. There is from the last video. Um, you know, if you guys enjoy this, give me a like, subscribe, and look forward to other new content. Y'all have a wonderful day.